Hi everyone, it's Friday. This is Quincy, and you're watching GenderqueerChat. This is about the 50,000th time that I try to make this video, and I don't know what is going on, but the thoughts that are in my head are not going to my mouth, and I just can't articulate what I'm trying to say. So, excuse me, I'm freaking tired, and I'm like sick still. I've been sick for like over a month now. I don't even know what's going on. And I'm tired, and yeah. Okay. I'm gonna answer the bonus question first, like I always do. So the bonus question for this week is: do I play games, electronic or non-electronic? Um, no, not really. I'm not really big into gaming. The only game that I do play is on my phone and on my iPod, and that's Temple Run. I just think it's really like it's a good game to play if you're trying to pass time, and it's a good game to play if you're trying to pass time, and I like it. It's just really addicting. So if any of you guys have game suggestions, that'd be kind of cool. But on the iPhone or iPod or whatever, because I don't have a gaming console or anything like that. So my only options are on my phone or on my iPod. So if you guys have any suggestions about any fun games or anything that isn't too challenging, I guess, you could put in the comments or write me on my Tumblr. For the main topic, we're talking about here, I'll just read it. If there was less focus on gender and gender stereotypes in the world, and acceptance of people no matter how masculine or feminine they are, do you think that would be less likely that you would identify as genderqueer? And do you think in a world like that there might be less transgender people in general? To answer this question in short, I still think that I would identify as genderqueer. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know. No, yeah, I would. Because although I have envy for I don't know how to say this, God. Part of being genderqueer, at least for me, I identify as trans. So part of being trans, non-binary, whatever I am, part of being that is having dysphoria, body dysphoria, and gender dysphoria. And that's something physical. That's something that the male sex, I guess, like has. I don't appreciate what's going on up here. Not so much bottom dysphoria all that often, but I mean, I think that still has a lot to do with it. So that definitely plays a part in my genderqueer identity, is the physical aspects. But I do believe that society's views on what is masculine and what is feminine has a lot to do with a lot of people identifying as genderqueer, which is completely fine because it's something that I think that society has done to us. I just, if it was acceptable to be as masculine or as feminine as we wanted to be and just live as people, that'd be a lot easier for a lot of trans and genderqueer people, non-binary, binary, whatever. If it would be accepted to be that way, and if it was only a perfect world. But that would definitely, I think that I'd have to think about that question a lot more in depth, and I don't have the time to explain that. Obviously, I just have 10 minutes. But I guess in short, aside, if I didn't experience, you know what? Now that I think about it, if I didn't experience body and gender dysphoria, would I still identify as genderqueer? If it was a world like that we could be as masculine or feminine as we wanted, I think that kind of implies that there's no views as far as gender, just sex. So I mean, you could be like, you know, you could be your sex could be female assigned at birth, but your gender shouldn't necessarily be. You could, like, I don't know, because what I'm imagining is that people just live as people in this world. And so I don't think that there would be a necessity for there to be labels for like trans or genderqueer, male, female. I think that in a perfect world we could all just live as people without gender and without sexuality. We could just live. So I mean, you gotta take that into consideration too. But I mean, in this world, if there was, you know, no limitations on how masculine or how feminine it could be, I think I still would identify as genderqueer, just because of the views that are already in our minds as far as what it means to be male and what it means to be female. Yeah, I would still identify as genderqueer. Do I think that there would be less transgender people if there was a world like that? No, because that's something that's internal. That's something that doesn't have to do. I mean, I guess it could have to do something with your surroundings, but it's something like that's nature versus nurture type of debate. But I mean, obviously, I feel like that's something that's nature, as just as sexuality is. You know, my nature tells me that I like females, you know, as far as being the heterosexual norm, liking males. I mean, I'm just a queer person, but I like females, and that's viewed as something. What am I saying? That's viewed as something that's not. That could be nurture. That's the big debate or whatever. Is that it's nurture, not nature, and I feel like it's nature. So I don't think that there would be less transgender people, but I think that there would be more accepting. It would be more accepting of the fact that people are different, people are transgender, that's possible, and you know, all that stuff. Because I do believe that being transgender or being, you know, gender variant, non-gender conforming isn't a choice. So I mean that there's that. I don't know if that's the answer that um that was being looked for or what, but I'm kind of out of it today. I feel really sick. But I hope that that was an okay answer. If you guys have any more specific questions, obviously leave them in the comments, or feel free to talk to me and message me on my Tumblr, which I always leave in the description box down. Oh, right there. Yeah, but anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, great weekend. I don't have school on Monday, so if you guys don't have school on Monday, great for you. I hope everything is going great for you guys, and we really do appreciate you. We really love you. With that said, I love you. I mean it. Drive safe, eat healthy. Mwah.